they're perfect for each other because one devil needs another devil.
First time I met Vatsal was in school, and I didn't know him that well that time, like throughout school actually. So that time my impression was him of a nerd because he was very nerdy and he used to put his hair on one side and put oil every day.
So I have a lot of funny moments, but the recent funny moments have been about Vatsal's wedding, over our shisha conversations, how Vatsal has been talking about planning his entire wedding. Vatsal, you are one big bridezilla. I thought I was bridezilla, but you cut the cake. Keep Nehal happy and you will have a really successful, happy marriage.
Nehal has it in her to keep him in control, and she knows what to do to make him straight and proper because he does get a little bit naughty sometimes.
First impression of Vatsal was he's an incredibly filmy guy. The first time I met him, he was rattling some random Bollywood dialogues. So I thought here is someone I can connect with, and I just want to tell Nehal, recipe for happy marriage is just watch a lot of Bollywood films. All the best.
Yeah, so I've had a lot of great times with Vatsal. One thing I can always remember, I'd gone to New York to visit him, and we went out and one of his friends was with us, and some Mexican guy started hitting on his friend, and for some reason Vatsal got really angry. We went to a pizza shop, he lifted a chair and he was about to beat up that Mexican dude. And he was running around the streets with a chair behind the Mexican guy. And I had to run behind Vatsal and stop him from doing something stupid.
So one day Nehal told me that I have a guy whom I like. So if you can come and let's go for a dinner or something. So I went with her and she was really scared and she was like, oh my god, what will my brother think about Vatsal, because she knew Vatsal how he is. And then when I went over there and when I finally saw him, I saw Sunny Deol standing over there. So I was really happy. And he was a cool guy. We had a good time over there and had a nice dinner.
Be good, have fun, enjoy your marriage and take care of each other.
Both of you be happy and always love each other and stay together and fight less.
Okay, so Nehal, this is for you. You're definitely marrying a rock solid guy. I think you've taken over the importance that Vatsal had for his whiskey. So trust me, that's a big compliment that you're getting from me.
I don't know if you've seen this movie, A Big Fat Greek Wedding, but the mother tells the daughter that the father is the head of the family, but the women are the neck. And the faster you admit it to yourself, the easier your life will be. So rather than trying to fight it, I'm showing her is a very understanding woman, but a lot will change, and for the better, which is why it'll always be for the good.
Some things will change, not always for the better.
And good food and lots of smiles and a lot of other things as well.
I know Vatsal since like 9th standard, 10th standard. That's basically about 8 to 9 years. And I remember him as, what I remember him is basically 9th standard, 10th standard. Both of us used to go to school. He used to be, the impressions I have of him, which are probably the strongest impressions even today after 10 years. Is this guy who was round face, hairstyle was, there was no hairstyle to begin with, oily hair, and the one thing that stood out was, anybody would see him, and me for that matter, and be like, these are two nerds, and that's the one impression that will never go away, because that's the first impression I have of him, and that's how I know him, that's still how I relate to him, because at the end of it, that's how we have been.
Nehal and Vatsal. Firstly, Nehal, remember that Vatsal has a younger brother and he has like an entire entourage of friends. We have been like in an entourage of like 5 really close-knit friends, and we have been hanging out together a long time, since the past 8 to 9 years. So even after you get married, remember us and don't forget to hang out with us. Remember Vatsal, he always has this habit of like really being like a filmy guy. He loves Shah Rukh Khan, and every time we go out, like the way he impresses girls is by being like a really filmy person and impersonating Shah Rukh dialogues from Devdas or Kal Ho Na Ho. So all girls used to be like really impressed with him whenever he used to do that. But I remember when we went out with Nehal, he tried to use his charm with Nehal and tried to use that dialogue with Nehal. But all that happened was it just turned back against him, and Nehal like really burst out laughing at him and thought like, he was such a weird person trying to impersonate Shah Rukh Khan, and he was like nowhere near him.
My message for Nehal is please don't change Vatsal. He is the way he is, and that's why everyone loves him. And please, whatever you do, don't change him.
No one can handle Nehal the way Vatsal does. I've seen her so much happy with him. I've never seen Nehal this much happy ever. And when she's with him, she's always laughing, she's always enjoying, and she enjoys life to the fullest. Vatsal, take care of Nehal. Nehal, take care of Vatsal. Vatsal, don't bring Nehal back, please.
નાનો હતો ત્યારે એકદમ શાય હતો, કોઈ છોકરીઓ જોડે વાત કરતો નહોતો. એનામાં એ ટાઈમના ને અત્યારના બહુ જ એકદમ જ ફરક છે. એટલું બધું એનામાં ઇમ્પ્રૂવ આવ્યું છે, એટલું બધું બધામાં ઇન્ટરેસ્ટ બહુ લે છે. બધી વાતમાં એના મેરેજ છે તો પણ એમને બધું પોતાની જાતે બધું કરે છે, એટલું એનું એ છે. અને આવી રીતે જ આવી રીતે એની ફિયાન્સી જોડે એની જે છે એની જોડે બરાબર સારી રીતે રહે છે, ખૂબ ચાલતું બધું છે.
जहाँ में सभी के लिए किसी न किसी को है बनाया, हर किसी के लिए तेरा मिलना है उस रब का इशारा, मानो मुझको बनाया तेरे जैसे ही किसी के लिए, कहती है खुदा ने इस जहाँ में सभी के लिए किसी न किसी को है बनाया, हर किसी के लिए तेरा मिलना है उस रब का इशारा, मानो मुझको बनाया तेरे जैसे ही किसी के लिए. कुछ तो है तुझसे राबता, कुछ तो है तुझसे राबता, कैसे हम जाने हमें क्या पता, कुछ तो है तुझसे राबता.
Vatsal and I were first sort of colleagues as such. We were in Bangkok together, so you can imagine how crazy that is. And first impressions were generally not in office, over a drink mainly. Yeah. So Vatsal's crazy. I hope Nehal will enjoy the crazy roller coaster ride along with Vatsal. I haven't known Nehal much, but from whatever little that I've been around with both of them, they look sort of made for each other, as cliched as it may sound. But I wish them all the best in their happy married life.
Well, Vatsal, or as I better know him, Vati, my friend, was when he first came to Atlanta, came to visit me and his wife, which is his sister. And from then, like, as he knows, we're like, like a plus and minus magnet, man, just inseparable. So he's just one of my great friends, and from then on, we've just bonded like that, and it's been great. Wish you all the happiness, and you guys are awesome. I mean, I love hanging out with all of you guys, and we keep coming back and forth. I see you guys, you see me, so we gotta keep that going though. More trips, more fun, and more booze.
So the first time I met Vatsal was at NYU Stern orientation freshman year in year 2004. Yes, 2004. He was a very quiet guy. He had just come from India for the first time. I said, hey man, how's it going? He's like, yeah, it's going okay. I just came from India. I was like, oh, I'm Indian too. I was born and raised in America. but he was like, yeah, I really miss my grandparents, miss my parents. I don't know what's going on here. Like, this is a crazy place. So I'm like, listen, man, anytime you want to hang out, I'm here for you. So let's have fun together. First time I met Nehal was in December of last year. I had heard about her for the last, I guess a year. And he described her as an amazing girl. And immediately when I saw them, I saw the chemistry. The two of them were just great together. Guys, I flew here all the way from America. I was on a 15-hour flight. Things were tough. It wasn't easy getting here. There was a snowstorm in New York. I came here for you two. I love you both.
So yes, best of luck for the future and great going Vatsal and Nehal. Cheers.
I want to wish Vatsal and Nehal a very happy married life. Vatsal is one of my favorite cousins, and I truly
like a very close friend of mine who's been very close to my heart. Vatsal. Before I met Vatsal, I was like this. After meeting Vatsal, I'm like this. So can you guess how it is? You're like Kaka, tha kya waka. So it's all about Vatsal.
किसी को है बनाया हर किसी के लिए
Feel it inside. Don't know why. I feel it inside.